Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review for Love and Hip Hop Miami. This is a season finale. We're at the end of the road. I guess reunions are just a thing of the past now when it comes to Love and Hip Hop. Because, honey, they just end the season and that's it. We don't talk about it, nothing. We'll find out what happened next season. But we're going to go ahead and just chat about it. Y'all know how, we typically do over here with Miami. No notes, no nothing. It wasn't all that exciting. So I think we'll be all right. But if I miss anything, drop it down in the comments. If you're new here, welcome. Glad to have you. Check out my other content and don't hesitate to subscribe. It's definitely a growing channel. If you've been here before and you're not yet subscribed, hit the button if you enjoyed the video and check out my other content, okay? So let's start off. Who we're going to start off with? I think we should start off with Zoe because, she didn't really have too much going on, just enough. Okay. So Zoe got to meet with Wyclef. We know Wyclef is a legend. He's Haitian, she's Haitian. And he saw on the Women's Don't Compete, is it a mixtape? Whatever the project is that we never have and never will hear, he got to hear her rap. So he sought out Zoe. And Super Cindy is actually having her back. She set up this meeting so they could meet at one of Wyclef's businesses. I don't know if she's trying to make up for what she did when she kicked her off the project initially, if it's a calculated thing or what's going on. But I'm glad that something's working in Zoe's favor because we know that Suki didn't show up for her at her video shoot. And she just been having all around rough year, highs and lows. She was living in her studio or her hair salon or wherever, and then she moved in with the boyfriend. Just when she thinks things are going good, then she fall out with Super Cindy and Trina, and then she fall out with Suki. But it's like it comes in waves, and that's just how life goes, ups and downs. But hopefully, I really want Zoe to win because I think she's the most authentic and genuine person on the entire cast. That's just my opinion. Let me know y'all's. So after Zoe does her little freestyle, her little 1-2, we see Super Cindy over there. She went over there to see Suki. Suki's doing a video shoot or no, a photo shoot for a magazine. I think it's something in London or somewhere else. Something that again we probably won't see, but she's there. And Super Cindy comes. I guess they come to hash their grievances out. To me, this whole thing seems staged. I don't know if it was just to give Suki like a storyline. It just didn't look believable to me. Like it looked like it just seemed like a setup. Like why I don't understand why Suki would be that upset with Super Cindy for asking, the burning questions. Suki, all this, I want to change. You could have asked me about Casamigos. I ain't hear nothing about no Casamigos until this show. I didn't even know she had a song named Casamigos. I really didn't. But I knew she said she was out there eating ninjas, you know what. She tossing the groceries. I heard that. Okay. Think the TikTok ain't playing Casamigos. And all that just for her to turn around. And we know current day, she's still out there in them streets like she normally be. So all that for what? So why was you mad? What were you mad for? I don't even know what they were arguing about. Like Super Cindy was laughing like, girl, please. And I feel like Suki was just doing too much, like very disrespectful. And I just didn't understand why. And they're back and forth. I don't know. Super was like, you would know who I am if you, basically she wasn't a transplant and she was actually from Florida. But Suki like, well, I'm from the hood and you're not. And it's like, girl, it was just childish. It was immature. Like, girl, you need to be over there on Basketball Wives with all this immaturity. I got the Basketball Wives review coming up, y'all. Don't mind the saying. Y'all know I got kids. Please give me grace. So was that all with Suki? I believe so. If there was anything else that happened with her, it wasn't really all that interesting. Moving on. We started off the episode with Trina. So she's sitting with her cousins, Bobby and Joy. Bobby just want to be in the scene. So he just being extra because he just loved being around Trina anyway. She's talking about what happened with Flo and Gael and Flo's girlfriend. And she's like, yeah, because the Haitian community, she got a lot of backlash from that community on her comment she made. Because everybody was like, ooh, when she said cat E, and I know she was talking about because, is it LGBTQ or was she really like, is it a derogatory slur for the Haitian community? It sounded like a derogatory slur because she said it. She said voodoo, and then she said cat eating. So I already knew what time it was when she said that. And she tried to say, she was doing interviews or trying to do damage control that didn't really work. But she was saying like, "Oh, I didn't have no issue with the community. I just have an issue with those two." Okay, but you said the slur, and it's going to offend the whole community, just like monkey. Okay, you know what you were doing when you said that. And then she made mention like Gael had came up to her in the club talking about her sister and saying she do voodoo. Gael was wrong for that. But she like, well, and her and Bobby talking about, well, how you gonna get mad when you do it? Gael didn't say she was doing the voodoo. She said voodoo was being done to her. She said Flo was doing the voodoo. So I don't understand what. But okay, you just want to have issues with them. Okay, we understand. And then Joy was like, oh, thank goodness I dodged a bullet with that family. And Bobby was like, yeah, anyway, girl, I'm just having a makeup line. Because Joy, be for real. Nobody believed you was really messing with Marlon. Like, that did nothing. She's not even a main cast member. We didn't need that. But they're going to go to Amada's event. Later on, they do. And when they arrive and they step on the scene, Bobby's on the most. Yes, the streets were saying they thought he might have been on that sugar booger. He might have took a sniff or two before he came. He openly admits that he be on that stuff. So, but he might want to look at fellow cast member Richard and get off that stuff. That's just if you ask me. Nobody asked, but I'm gonna tell y'all anyway. But he might have been on that stuff because he was coming in there tripping. So I'm like, you got yelling at Amada, you got these witches in here, these B-words in here that we got problems with. Bobby, were you even there when this happened? Like, nobody has no problem with you. Step aside, okay? Just being extra, acting like Trina's bodyguard, and Trina really could care less. So Gael and Trina going back and forth. She's like, are you going to give my sister her money? This and that. Flo just standing there like a timid schoolgirl. Next thing you know, I see Trina like pop Gael's hand. I don't know what's going on. She having talking about, I'm going to really get somebody to beat y'all to F up and all this craziness. Like, Trina, you at 50? You gonna get somebody to do what? Like, girl, be for real. Seriously, get her off the show because her time has expired, in my opinion. Like, I hate the way she moves. I really do. And did you give that lady her money back? Because I listened to that interview. She claims she did, so I don't see why we'll be having this conversation if she got her money back. So who lied? Somebody lied. But enough of them. Speaking of Armada, look, y'all know I'm going off memory, and today was a day, so my memory is lacking. But Amada, we're going to go back a little bit. She met up with Safari, and he was having some, I don't know, he was giving back to the children or something. She had his event for the community, and then the whole situation of the supposed tweet. We don't know if it was a real legitimate tweet or not. That Vanche mentioned, Amada saying it's Photoshop. It could be, it might not be. I don't know. I'm not really good at being able to tell the difference between the two. Like, with this AI and stuff, child. I don't know. She could be telling the truth. I would hope that she is, because talking about a child that way. So Amanda was like, well, Safari, did you defend me? You're supposed to be my man, my man, my man. You should be defending me in my absence. What did you say? And he was like, I didn't really say, I didn't know what to say. And she like, no, you know me better than that. Like, you should have had my back. And she's like, did you believe it? And it took him like 20 minutes to answer. She like, it's taking you forever and a day to respond. Like, you really believe I would do something like this? He was like, I don't know. I don't think you would. She was like, no. And basically that was just a way for them to end this relationship that she done already told us wasn't real anyway. So they break up. Safari could care less. He didn't really want to do it anyway. He said he got enough going on with his baby mama, so he don't got time for this. So we get to her event. All that went on with Trina and them. She talking to Eliza, saying that they broke up and what's going on with Vache. I forgot Eliza was there. What happened to Miami Tip? Who knows? We didn't really need Eliza like this season. Like, it was just an unnecessary cast member because she didn't do anything that was memorable. Like, there was no point of her being there. I guess just so Amada can have a friend. I don't know. But Amada's like, look, we broke up. It's fine. It needed to end. It was inevitable. And she's talking about her makeup line. Are y'all going to buy the lipstick? Let me know. I don't know if it's full lipstick or full makeup line or just lipstick. And And then, yeah, with the Von Shay thing, Eliza was like, yeah, I don't believe it. I think it was Photoshop. It looked fake. Okay. Okay. I mean, Eliza done picked a side and she's staying on it. So at least she's being loyal to Amada for now. We'll see. She come back next season, okay? Then we also see Safari, because he saw it was at the end. He gonna say, because they showed the clip of Armada when she a few months ago when she was like, yeah, it was all for a storyline. It was fake. I can believe that if me and Safari was together if you want to, but I'm an actress. I'd be on Telemundo and everything. So yeah, I got paid for a job and I did it. And Safari, like, she know what it was. She know we was dating. So he is corny. Gonna go to the closet, get a fake fro wig, and take this golf putt and like hit the wig. And I'm like, lame. That was so unnecessary. But it definitely gives Safari. That was some, I'm not surprised he did it because, he had to go out like that. Speaking of Safari, him and Ray J had met Trick over there at Trick's, one of his restaurants. I don't know if it's a fast food chain or what. But Trick out there, he excited because he got a bag and fixed his teeth. Hope you O's know it ain't cheap, okay? He said he got a new grill, don't got no miles on it. So ladies hit his line. He got new teeth, no miles. I said, yuck. New teeth, but same everything else. But anyway, so he had already talked to the twins, the Hollywood twins. I forgot what their name was. So I heard him say it again. And they like, look, we tried to do it on our own. We can't do it. We went on and pulled up on Trina. He was like, now, why did y'all do that? And that's what we all want to know. And they was like, we tried and failed. We need your help. And he's like, it's not going to be easy on you. And if y'all don't do it my way, y'all going back to Jacksonville, period, where they should go. Let's just cut the nonsense and just send it back. So he meets with Ray J and Safari at the restaurant. They talk about Richard and everything that's going on. Trick said he back on Richard, definitely back on that stuff. And he knows from experience because he used to be tripping when he was doing it too. So I'm glad Trick is clean. And I hope everybody else on the cast gets clean who's doing it as well. But he was like, look, I know he's on it. They pulled out the 8K. So yeah, it's not looking too good for my man. And Ray J, I don't know why he's there. Him and Princess tried to say something about a baby later on. Their time, wrap it up. Their time has ended. They don't have nothing else to give. Y'all happily restored y'all marriage. Y'all on good terms. Y'all worked it out. Great. Now get off the show. Y'all don't got nothing else for us. Please remove yourselves. Okay, go. But yeah, so then he met up with the Hollywood twins later on. At the end of the episode, they showed them in the club. They trying to perform. Their mics are on. The mic is squeaking and squealing. Everybody like, boo, please pass the mic. Trina's sitting up there laughing. Sir, you do not need these twins for this storyline, okay? Find something else. Find something. Go get a new woman. Divorce Joy. Get a new wife. Do something else. I don't know anything else. Not this. Because this ain't it. So, what else we got? We have Von Shay and Bucky. Shay Johnson. Am I missing anybody else? I feel like, do I got to look at the cast photo? Was it something else going on with Safari? Oh, child. I don't know. I told y'all this episode's a little lackluster. Fine. We'll just go there and we'll just talk about it. So Von Shay, she, we know everything happened with Richard. We know what happened in real time, that there was some DV going on. If y'all catch my drift, okay, with the couple, with some tussling going on in the house. I don't know who's innocent or not, but he was tripping. And she was explaining the situation to Shay. And she basically, had to call her parents to come help her get up out of that situation. And we know in present day, current time, he didn't show up to court. So he lost he could lost any type of custody he could get with that baby. He's not going to see that baby. Now, Shay was talking about in Florida, you can't get divorced if they don't sign. Girl, it sound like you lying. That's what it sound like, allegedly. I don't know about Florida's laws, but I know. Now, I don't live in Florida, but I know from experience, I had no signature when I tried to get divorced. Now, this is a long time ago, y'all, okay? But all I had to do was put that thing in the newspaper. He signed in 30 days. It was done. Y'all ain't splitting up no property, no assets, no nothing, because he ain't have nothing, and neither do you. So just get it and move on with your life. He lost custody. You probably won't get no child support. There's that. But I think he just violated his restraining order the other day. It's a mess. It's a mess. Her mama was right. She said she says this is going to be the biggest mistake that you made. Or was that Shay's mama? Either way, one of the mamas was right. And Shay was like, oh, I don't even want to talk about my situation with yours being so terrible. But she said after the third time that Fable disrespected her mama, not the first time, the third time that he disrespected her mama, she finally kicked him to the curb. Him and a Tesla gone back with his real family where he want to be. Girl, what did you think? What was you expecting? He kept you in the dark. He kept you a secret for 10 years. What you thought? I don't know. I don't. And I guarantee if he called her and said he wanted his family back, she probably would take him back. Oh, girl. I hate to see it. Hate it for you. But everybody got some things they need to work on. We'll see. Will this cast be back next season? How did you feel about the season? Let me know if I missed anything, which I feel like I did, but it probably wasn't all that important. So anyway, let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.